From the flood that poured Genoa in Italy to the Himalayan Flash flood which swept away Mandi in India, today we are featuring 10 of the most devastating floods that caused major financial damage and incurred huge losses. 1. Genoa, Italy, facing the Mediterranean challenges. Liguria, a beautiful city located along the Italian Riviera, is home to over 550,000 people. It's the sixth largest city in Italy and a key trading hub in the Mediterranean due to its strategic location next to the Ligurian Sea. However, being at the mercy of the sea also makes it highly vulnerable to storms and flash floods. In 2011, Liguria faced a severe test during the European floods triggered by tropical storms. The bustling port city of Genoa was hit hard, with destructive floods, collapsed bridges, and widespread damage. Italian Premier Silvio Berlusconi pointed out that part of the disaster was due to construction in floodplains, highlighting the environmental challenges faced by the city. The aftermath was devastating, with debris covering the streets, overturned cars, and many residents losing their homes and businesses. It's a reminder of the importance of balancing the benefits of development with the need to protect our environment and communities. Two, Bosart, Turkey, nature's fury unleashed. A small Black Sea town in Turkey, with a population of about 5,300, was hit by one of the worst flash floods in years. Bosart, Turkey, was completely overwhelmed by intense rainfall thanks to its downstream location from the Quet Mountains. Within just 48 hours, some areas recorded a staggering 16 inches of rain, leading to catastrophic flooding. The Yenisei stream overflowed, submerging the town, dragging cars down roads, and causing extensive damage to homes and infrastructure. It was a devastating event that left the community reeling. 3. Mandi, India, Himalayan flash flood. Mandi, a quaint little town in Himachal Pradesh, India, nestled amidst verdant hills and majestic mountains. Sounds idyllic, right? But in July 2023, the town was hit by a flash flood caused by heavy rainfall that triggered a landslide, and the consequences were devastating. Thankfully, the local authorities were quick to act, issuing warnings and evacuating around 2,000 people. But even with their efforts, the storm turned out to be the wettest July day in over 40 years, wreaking havoc on Mandi and its neighboring areas. Homes were destroyed, roads were washed away, and lives were changed forever. Four, Little Falls, New Jersey, a soaked summer. Back in August 2018, Little Falls, a township in northern New Jersey, got hit hard by severe flooding. It was a result of prolonged heavy rainfall, and things got pretty bad. The roads were submerged, a car dealership's inventory was washed away, and a state of emergency was declared. One dealership that was hit pretty hard was Route 46 Chrysler Jeep Dodge. They lost 16 brand new vehicles in the flood. Crazy, right? To put things into perspective, the region received a month's worth of rain in just 48 hours. It was so bad that the governor had to declare a state of emergency to underscore the severity of the situation.
Mom? Oh no!
5. Chamoli disaster, India, Himalayan catastrophe. The Chamoli disaster that hit India in February 2021 was nothing short of catastrophic. A huge mass of rocks and ice plummeted down from Mount Ronti, causing massive floods and leaving behind a trail of destruction that will be remembered for years to come. At first, experts believed it was a glacial lake outburst flood, but satellite images revealed something even more shocking: a glacier breaking off from the mountain, sweeping away bridges and cutting off access to entire villages. It was a scene straight out of a Hollywood disaster movie, only this time, It was all too real. Six, China's flood woes. Typhoon Doeri's wrath. It was the summer of 2023, and China was hit with a devastating flood. Monsoons and Typhoon Doeri brought about record-breaking rainfall in 16 cities and provinces, causing massive economic losses and leaving a lengthy recovery period in their wake. Beijing, in particular, took the brunt of the disaster with its heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Cars were floating, people were stranded, and the economic losses exceeded a whopping 13.2 billion yuan. This catastrophe affected millions of people and left a daunting task of rebuilding the city. Seven, Himal, Norway, red warning and catastrophic flooding. On August 7, 2023, a small Norwegian town was hit by a monstrous storm named Hans. Himal was in a state of emergency as the danger warning turned red. The storm brought along with it a heavy downpour of rain, triggering landslides and bursting a dam. The result? Catastrophic flooding that left the town in ruins, causing extensive damage to homes and infrastructure. To make matters worse, the flood was not an isolated incident. The previous month's rainfall was 300% above the historical average, setting the stage for the destructive storm Hans. The flood not only wreaked havoc on Himal, but also caused disruptions across Europe, revealing the sharp contrast of the destructive wildfires that ravaged the continent earlier that summer. 8. Moab, Utah, the unexpected 100-year floods. The unexpected floods that hit Moab, Utah in July 2021 caused serious damage. The city, located near the Colorado border, experienced flash floods that overwhelmed the area thanks to unique weather patterns. The city manager even described it as a 100-year storm due to its rarity. But just over a year later, nature had another surprise in store, with another round of floods hitting the small city. It's a reminder that Mother Nature can still catch us off guard, even in places we least expect it. Nine, Frankfurt, Germany, financial hub submerged. It was August 2023, and Frankfurt, Germany, was experiencing a severe flood due to heavy downpours across the southern part of the country. The financial hub of Germany was facing the wrath of nature, and the impact is quite visible. Flooded basements, submerged streets, and disrupted transportation, including the Frankfurt International Airport, were just some of the many examples of the damage caused by the floods. Hundreds of basements were flooded, train stations were disrupted, and flights were being canceled left and right. The extent of the destruction is so massive that it was hard to overlook the expenses incurred. Scenes of chaos and devastation at the Zollhauser train station were a testament to the severity of the flooding. 10. Wrightwood, California, Hurricane Hilary's rare visit. Imagine a sunny California day suddenly turning into a nightmare as Hurricane Hilary, a Category 4 hurricane, hits Wrightwood in late August 2023. The storm brought in record-breaking rainfall, something that the region had never experienced before. The rarity of hurricanes in California, coupled with the looming flood risks, called for significant precautions and evacuations. The National Hurricane Center issued a tropical storm warning for Southern California, which was a clear indication of the extraordinary nature of Hurricane Hilary. With the potential for over a year's worth of rain in some areas, millions of people were put under flood watch, marking a rare weather event for the region. The incident served as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the need to be prepared for anything. These incidents serve as a display of the power of nature and that we should be ever ready to help and assist our fellows if such incidents continue to occur in future. We should always extend empathy and sympathy towards people who became a victim if these catastrophic incidents. Let's hope being safe. Bye for now.